She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses and her boyfriend too, yeah, yeah. It's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free, free falling, falling. Falling, falling. All the vampires walking through the valley, they move westbound, Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and the girls are home with broken hearts, and I'm free. Free falling, falling.
Chad, that is the theme song for the markets this morning.
Free falling, falling. Free falling now, free falling now, free falling now, free falling now, free falling. Glide down over my heart. I wanna ride her name in the sky. I wanna free fall out into nothing. Oh, I'm gonna leave this world for a while. Now I'm free, free falling, falling. 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 Free falling, falling. Free falling, falling. Free falling, falling. Do me a favor.
Chad, most of the songs today will be based off the markets. Let's see if you can catch this one. Keeks, how you doing, my brother?
Very, very tired.
It's working against me, yeah.
Gravity, Keeks. Working against the markets.
Gravity makes this man with all the love that his heart can stand. Dream of ways
Okay.
to throw it all away.
Chat, how's everyone doing? Gravity. Keys, give me a little gravity there.
It's working against me now.
I don't even know what song this is, bro.
You don't know it?
No.
You don't know the song?
Oh, it wants to bring
I
me
really
down.
don't know this song.
Oh, twice as much ain't twice as good and can't sustain like what I've could. It's wanting more, gonna send me to my knees.
Wait for it, Keys, wait for it. Okay, let me delete this.
Oh, twice as much ain't twice as good and can't sustain like what I've got. Oh, it's wanting more, gonna send me to my knees. Help me, gravity, stay the hell away from me.
Keys, I still remember there was a time when the American dream was well and alive, and capitalism and bull markets and Rolexes just flying off the shelves. And now,
That was a good time.
dude, TikToks about how to invest into crypto, TikToks about how to day trade. Those were the days when even OnlyFans influencers were day trading.
Sure. Bro, everyone was a day trader then.
How I yearn for the days of easy money and stocks making new all-time highs. But Chad, how's everyone doing? Is everyone doing well? Is everyone good?
I think there's gonna be two answers there. People here are either really having a great Monday, or it's really a typical Monday blue at this point.
Chad, who talk to me? Who already blew their account 2 or 3 times this morning? Talk to me. Be honest with me. Talk to me. Dane, I missed that.
Bro, I'm done for the week on the funded up 3%. There we go.
That 4-hour level we spoke about on gold, I marked it out here for Keegs, and I said, let me not take it. But that would have been just a quick 780 pips. But I chose humility.
Monday blue, shout out to the OBS strat, had to close my MT5.
Beautiful. It's fine, my brother. The markets aren't going anywhere. Chad, I think before we start here, Keeks, I actually did it with Project G this morning in our pre-market prep call. I asked the guys to send in the chat something that you are grateful for. Something that you are grateful for this morning. Can be anything. Anything that you are grateful for. Share that. Prodigy, you can share. Grateful for Iron 2K. Beautiful. Are you grateful for MT5? Keys, what are you grateful for this morning, my brother?
Yo, bro.
Gratitude.
What am I grateful for this morning?
I'm grateful for family this morning. I almost thought Eti's gonna say he's grateful for good looks, but good health is also good.
Closey's on red days.
Beautiful.
Grateful to be alive. My best friend passed away last night in a car accident.
Hey, my brother, thinking about you, Kone. Life is short. Life is so short. We sometimes forget how short life is and to live a little. Okay? I'm not saying we must be silly, but life is short. Take that risk. Change that job. Relocate to that different city. We're only here for a short time. And live an impactful life. Not just for yourself, but for your family, your friends, people around you, your community. But Chad, as always, good to be here. Hope you guys are ready. I know some of you are frothing at the mouth to get going here, but you're not missing anything. You did miss the gold bars. There was a level this morning, but that is not. Markets aren't going to run away. But Chad, as always, let's bow our heads here. Let's pray. Let's get ready for the week, and let's just quiet down. Father, I just want to thank you for another week. Thank you for family. Thank you for friends. Thank you for love. Thank you that you loved us first before we even loved you. Thank you that you are gracious and kind and merciful. And there's a verse in the Bible where I think it was Joshua, where you encouraged him 3 times. And you said, be strong and courageous. 3 times. And that was the audible voice of God, encouraging 3 times. And even though you may feel far sometimes in our lives, you are still there. You never leave us nor forsake us. And we want to dedicate this week to you, Father. I pray that you will guide our every step, that you will be a light unto our path, a lamp unto our feet, and that we may have faith. We ask that you will increase our faith. Father, we pray that you will increase your grace and your mercy. And even some may be tired, some may be weary. You say in your word, those that are tired, weary, thirsty, trodden down, you say, come to me and I will give you rest. I will give you peace. You say that in your word, your yoke is easy, your burden is light. And this morning, I just want to bring everyone before you, God. This entire community, our families, our communities that we live in, our cities, our country, our businesses, our place of work. Father, I pray that you will bless it. I pray that your Spirit will be with us to lead us, to guide us into all truth. And we just want to have hearts of gratitude this morning for every good and faithful gift that comes from your hand, that we do not deserve at all. We pray this and we ask this in the mighty name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And those that believe it can drop an amen right now. Amen. Amen. Beautiful. Chad, let's get straight into the charts. This week, not too much. It is month-end flows. Today is literally almost nothing on deck for us. There is almost nothing here for us today. Rest of the week, we've got some PMIs. PMIs, but there's not really anything that pops out. So I think let's start off with the dollar real quick here. Let's look at a weekly time frame and let's see what is going on. So last week, dollar closing bearish, but closing bearish inside week. Okay. And also what I want to show you is that we closed bearish above this previous weekly resistance level. So a little bit of a consolidation hold here on the dollar, a little bit of a pullback. Daily time frame as well, a little bit of a consolidation, holding that breakout level. So effectively, this will be our range for today. Range low, range high, and we would expect price to continue up. Okay. So bullish on the dollar for today while we hold above that previous daily high. Okay. Gold for me, weekly has been absolutely getting punished. And what I want you guys to understand is a little while back, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I made a post about bond yields. And I want you to look at gold. Look at gold here. And then I want you to look at the 10-year yield. Okay. So you can clearly see that there is some type of inverse correlation. Okay. And it's very simply put that, remember, gold is a non-yielding commodity. You buy it, it doesn't give you interest, it doesn't give you anything. It gives you security though, if you want to sell it at a higher price. But other than that, it carries no cash flow in it. Now when you're sitting with a central bank that is relatively hawkish and you've got interest rates that are going to remain higher for longer, all of a sudden, I would rather be in a bond that's going to yield 4.5, maybe even 5% per annum in a country that is classified as relatively stable. The US, their bonds are relatively secure. Okay. And please don't say, but what about 2008? That's not government bonds. Okay. That's sub-mortgage loans that were bundled. Big piles of shit bundled into something to make it look good. So please don't comment something about 2008 because then you're going to give away your intelligence. But gold on the weekly is still super bearish. But we do have this range that we are currently in. And we can potentially find support here. No support yet. Daily. Okay. Let's look at the daily. Super bearish. First time somebody in Project G mentioned the first time since October 2023 is this a test on the 200 daily EMA. Okay, so almost 3 years, and look at that, testing the 200 EMA. So I'm gonna actually mark that level. That is quite a big level to consider. For me, coming into this week, I actually want to trade the pullbacks. I wanted to trade the pullbacks last week. And I still want to trade the pullbacks because look at where our previous week's point of control was sitting. Let me just show you. It's sitting all the way up there. Okay. Even our current daily point of control is sitting all the way up there. So I'm waiting for some type of pullback. Can price go down another 5%? It can absolutely do that, but I'm not going to chase the lows here today. Okay. I'll look for sells if we are trading somewhere close to that point of control, but for now, I'm still looking for pullback plays. And we are going to have to monitor this area right here. That's that weekly level. And that's where we can potentially find resistance to continue down or hold above to continue up. Okay. DAX, real quick. Then I'm going to hand over to Kigi. Still have 6 minutes left. DAX on the weekly, also super bearish. And our next area of support all the way down here. But we've broken down this level, but there's no retest yet. Okay. So again, looking for pullbacks here, trying to catch some falling knives. Same on the daily. There you can see it quite clearly. We had our initial bounce off the yearly pivot, broken below it, no retest on the backside. So still for me, I shall be looking for pullbacks. And the level that I'm looking at this morning, let me just go to my tech here. I've got some tech here, Keegs. New tech.
Hey, new tech.
New tech. Let me just mark that level for you. Okay, this tech is quite difficult. How did someone lose that song?
So DJ Kribbo is not performing too well, yeah.
Sure, does that thing just end abruptly like that? That's a level, guys, where I will be looking for a little bit of a pullback play there. But Chad, that is it. I'll give over to Kigo.
Alright, Chad, let's see what we can get you today. So, yeah, very interesting for myself. So, dollar, still the same plan of action. I'm still going to be bullish across the board. Still pro dollar at this point. We did trade obviously back down, ending off last week. Trading back down, testing that 200, and then we started our move back to the top side. So, bouncing a little bit off that key area. But the big thing for me, as I said, I'm still going to be bullish. Want to see that move there continue back to the 100,000 area and then continuing from that point. So again, we have had a nice little move here and looking still quite relatively strong here for the dollar. So still going to keep that outlook, even though Monday, Tuesday, if I am bullish, that means obviously I expect a little bit of a pullback, which again, not too bad yet, because technically we do have a little bit of a gap here still. But that's not the end of it. So as long as we trade over here, we can see a very nice move topside. But at the same time, if we do continue to do this, we're going to see we're obviously failing to make new highs. We can then expect us to break underneath and see that move probably to go close that gap and even give Asia lows, as there's no test of that yet. So close that gap, and then from that point, that could be either become the low of the week. We could even go a little bit further down still, but we'll see what happens there. But going over to indices, what am I expecting there? So it's still quite bearish. The guys will know from last week, obviously catching beautiful sells on NAS. And I'm going to still be a little bit more of a continuation over here. So it's still going to be looking bearish. On the 4 hour, in a little bit of range, starting to break out again. Unfortunately, I can't get involved there now. So I'm going to have to wait to see what New York has on schedule for us and where we can get involved then. But as it stands right now, nothing necessarily over here I want to get involved in, especially out of session. As I say already, it would have to be something really good if I'm taking it in London session, and that's not quite the case here. So I'm going to wait for New York to see what happens here, but could also get pullbacks, same as dollar. Asia high to get that test, even close the little gap we have first before continuation sell, but I am going to be bearish over there. Gold, I'm not going to touch gold today. The fact we are literally only going to be opening up London session and we've already been 7% down on the day, it is a monster day. Yeah, these are going back to the way we saw in the past. You can basically at this point in time just keep closing, selling, close your eyes, and there's a very, very good chance you hit TP. So just focus on that. It is bouncing off the monthly and what is that, the weekly that it's at there. Weekly S2 and monthly S2, so very, very strong levels. So no surprise, we're obviously seeing price come off there, but that is basically just the outlook for now, to see that little bit of a bounce, failing to take out this little bit of a sorry guys, on the 5, if you want to call it a lower high, failing to really take that out for now. But can obviously a little bit of a pullback, even just to Asia lows. And I mean, that's still nothing even crazy on the day if you consider where we've actually opened up, 4,500 on the day, and we kind of basically at 4,200. So even if we trade it back to 4,300, we're still basically $200 down on the day. So it's scary to talk those type of numbers in a day. But that's just the reality. So I'm not going to get involved there. I'm not going to try to take anything because, again, the realistic point of stop sizes, things like that, it's just something I don't want to really play with right now. If I see something really good, maybe I'll change my mind. But as it stands, nothing too much. But again, definitely can start to anticipate some pullbacks. But again, I don't want to be buying completely at the low, so we'll have to just wait and see. But Chad, that is everything from me, and that is also market open.
Is it market open?
There we go, my brother.
Alrighty. Okay. You can never find a sweet spot with this aircon.
Yeah, you put it on, and then like 5 minutes it gets really
it's
cold.
on, off. Chad, markets are open and in motion, baby. It's the official round 1. Ding, ding, ding. I did it for your ears last time you said. Is it better?
That one was better, yeah.
That was better. I think it was better. Okay. Alrighty, ladies and gents, the markets are open and we have commenced. I've got a very busy week. Very busy week. Okay, what are we looking at? Gold. I'm gonna try the new reverse tech of yours, Keegs.
The new reverse tech.
Even though I'm not 100% sure how the reverse tech works, you must still have a session with me. Must I join Project G for that, or can I do a one-on-one with you?
That's the Project G Plus option, bro.
Oh, is that part of Project G Plus? Yeah. Damn, okay.
Keegan Saw, Pearson, Beeson, Andrews, yeah. Very good game, obviously. Still
did they beat St. Andrews?
Yeah, a little bit of a shocking call at the end to actually close it in, but they actually would have beat them quite convincingly.
Krabby, het jy gesê jy het 'n very glizzy week? Sorry, oor is Hey, Edman. Ai. Edman. Edman. What's stopping you from getting funded? Capital. Okay. Strategy. Psychology. Fear. Okay. So when you say capital cost of...
Say that's the confusing one for me. How is capital a problem of you getting funded?
No, if you think about it, here's the thing though.
You don't have to buy the expensive account. You can buy the cheap one and scale yourself up.
Yeah, I think the guys sometimes forget the value. Like if you, yeah, it's a tough one. The psychology. Mine would be time. I just need to pass the account now, so it's more psychology. Richard Brousseau, welcome, my brother.
I didn't watch it, but I actually heard it was a very good game. The guys saying Paul Ruiz apparently put on a masterclass there.
Was Etienne Paul Ruiz or in
Paul
German?
Gemies.
Was Etienne Gemo? Gummy.
Class game, Keys. Yo, but Eti, what happened 2 weeks ago, my brother? You're actually losing to Stellenberg.
Your Key's getting personal now. I'm not gonna get involved. Yeah. Yo, Stellenberger.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. There's a Project G++. That's the one where we send you 700 pips a day.
Yeah, you unlock the additional pippage.
No, Keys was also like... Yeah, but you know, also, I think the problem is, bro, like, you guys will be like, you don't have a hot team. You guys will still easily finish, let's say, top 5 in the country. I think it's just because you guys had a super hot team last year. Now it makes this team look bad. Yeah, only 4 first team guys from last year, so the man is young. I always laugh, bro, when you watch the Quajas. That first team, bro, that all first game, yo, they all blessed Copper. You can still see that whole hairline like needs a tan. The VIP. Yeah, that's the one where you get lifetime membership. Lifetime though could only be for like another 2 years if Gribber and myself retire then.
Yeah, the lifetime thing for me is a little bit weird. Maybe just make it like once off all-inclusive cost. Don't say lifetime. Yeah, lifetime is...
And then we'll just bring out a VIP 0.2 and then you have to pay for that one. Because your lifetime is for 0.1. Gold falls 8%, erasing this year's total gains. No, I just love when the guys come on. Yo, guys, I told you in the start of the year, gold is gonna be selling.
No, man, the guys must stop that.
Bro, then I'm like...
The boys must stop this.
What the word does that mean?
Boys must stop this of, I told you this, I told you. You didn't tell anybody anything.
Yeah. If you told me it, why were you not selling gold from the start of the year and holding it?
Yo, I saw the Oaks were dropping swinging some fists there at Liv.
Bro, that was the funniest thing. Oaks are swinging punches and no one's being knocked out. Boris is a hot backline this year. Fly off is smoother than butter. Yeah, their 12 also looks big, bro. They look like they got a minier, bro. That 12 literally looks like he's wearing like basketball shorts. It doesn't even look like bloody rugby pants.
Little tanky.
Yeah.
The province won yesterday.
Province or Stormers?
Stormers.
Yeah. Stormers won, and then the Province 15 or so won.
What was the score?
27, 22, 21?
Yours, so they struggled.
No, they did. They ran away first half,
10.
and then second half they were it was their own problem, bro. Like they let them back in. Their defense was shocking, and like every time literally the last 10 minutes, I'd say they had about 5 scoring opportunities, and all of them they made an error. So, it's on them.
Made my weekend seeing Krubo comment, luckily no one got hurt because there was no power. Oh. No, but there was literally, I think the one guy literally knocked himself out. He swung Keegs.
Yeah.
And then he did like a little spin, and then I think he knocked his head on the ground.
But also Etty Grey College, bro, that 15 Lamla. Yeah, that man's also a machine, bro.
Bro, why do I never get in fights with guys like that? Yo.
Yeah, now we're watching Silver now.
It sort of looked like little asparaguses being pulled out of a jar. No, but you don't even eat with your fist there, Keegs. You just clap.
Oh, it's just open hand, bro.
Yeah, it's just open hand. It will just sound like crackers going off. Yeah, no, it's funny, man. I don't know why the guys are fighting like that. Unnecessary. Where's Andre this morning? Andre, where's Andre? Is Andre here? Andre Okamp. Because when I told the boys I want to get a 6 hour, Alex was saying, yeah, that's gakwai. 6. Is Andre, yeah. And then I told him, I said, you know what? A Glock, Keeks, is like a Toyota. And a Sikh is like a BMW. So the guys that buy Glocks don't have money for a Sikh. So now they want to... Because you can never tell me a Toyota is going to be better than a BMW. And I'm saying obviously different applications, but just technology and all of the rest, you cannot... No, man. Don't... You see now what Ruby says here? So Ruby, you say the Glock. I need to buy today. I haven't seen GBP USD in a while, my brother. It's not even on this list of mine. I'm just purely... I see you putting me in a difficult spot here, Ruby. Because Andre is like, I think I'm just gonna phone the guys and ask them what's cooking. Get a Glock and a Sig. There we go. Here's my question though. Me and Bev had this chat. So you can obviously only have one registered concealed carry. But let's say, for instance, I've got a additional weapon that's registered for sport shooting. And let's say I'm on my way to the range, whatever, and my life is in immediate danger and I have to use the sport shooting weapon. What is the law around that?
Is the first thing not going to just be that you have to obviously prove that your life is in danger?
No, that's always going to be the case.
No, exactly, but I think if that is
the thing though is your weapon that's registered for sport shooting is not for self-defense.
No,
though.
it's not. But like you say, if your life is in danger and that's the one you have on you, for example, I don't see how that could be an issue. End of the day, it's a licensed weapon, so all the paperwork behind it is done. It's just a case of this is not what I got this gun for, but I mean, flip, if my life's in danger, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, that's what my uncle also said. He said you can use it if there's a immediate threat to your life, then you can use it.
As long as you meet force with force. But you know, that's the thing which confuses me, eh? So I need to wait for someone to pull a gun on me before I can pull a gun on them.
No. So if you, let's say for instance, there's a guy that walks into this office and you see he's got a weapon on him, you can blow him. Because you don't know what he's going to do with that weapon. Even though he's not pointing at you.
Life-threatening force, okay.
So, and then secondly, if your life is in immediate danger, let's say for instance, the guy comes through the window and he's got a knife, that is, your life is in immediate danger. But you cannot now, for instance, let's say you've got
a guy wants to throw fists and you pull a gun out.
No, but even then, if a guy, this happened here in Port Elizabeth, a guy had a road rage incident, and the older guy got out, and the younger guy started hitting him, and then he actually got on top of him, to the point where he was like, he was going to kill the guy. And the guy pulled out his weapon and he put 2 through his stomach. His life was in danger there because there's two things. He's older. He's much older than the younger guy. The younger guy is much stronger. And again, he doesn't know if this younger guy is reasonable because the guy was busy punching him, and nothing happened. Well, nothing happened. He got 2 through the stomach, but if he has a weapon, you can blow him.
But you know what's interesting for me is that whole thing of, like, for example, if they break into your house, you can't just shoot them.
No. Even if they take your TV, bro.
Yeah, you have to just ask them, like, please put it back. Don't take my TV.
Yeah, that is true, Keeks. Because here's the thing though, back in the day, the guys would wait for the thief to, say, try and climb back out of a window and
shoot him in the back.
You can't do that. Even if there's a safety gate between you and the guy, you can't blow him through the safety gate because he can't reach you unless he's got a weapon.
But that's the thing for me. It's like,
no, but
so
yes,
you can steal everything in my house as long as you don't threaten my life.
Because here's the thing, what would a reasonable person do? A reasonable person would have insurance. So why would you take a life if you've got insurance? you can't take a life for property. Like a life still has greater value than property.
Okay, so here's my question, right? And we've seen this lots of times. The guys where, for example, they break in with the same idea of, okay, I'm there to steal. And we've seen this lots of times.
Yeah.
They're going to steal, but now they wake up the people in the house. So their always reaction is obviously they're going to get you before you can get them. It lands up in you being tied up, killed, whatever. Your wife is raped. It's all
No. So here's the thing:
just because you
if the guy comes,
yourself.
if the guy comes to attack you, then you blow him, brother. So it's not a case of you debate. If he comes towards you to attack you and is in your house, you blow him.
But what if he? But again, this is my whole thing. So let's say now we spoke about force. If he has a gun on you, if he has a gun on him,
no, immediate blow.
But no, but exactly. But now he breaks into your house. There's lights off. You can't see he's got a gun on him. He's busy trying to steal things. Now you sitting there trying to talk nicely because he doesn't.
No,
you can't see there's a gun. And now before you can react, he can pull his gun out and shoot you.
There, I wouldn't try and shoot for the head or something. I'll shoot like in the leg. Like leg just
because that's my thing. You can't see it. Now you've given him the time to react quicker, and he's not going to hesitate to shoot you. Like let's be honest here. The guy's already at the point in his life. He's breaking.
Sorry, man.
He's weighing up the options.
Let me rephrase. If someone unlawfully enters your premises, with force or whatever, and they've got a weapon, then you can blow them. Because why is that person in your building and why does he have his weapon drawn? How big does that weapon need to be? Jakes, what do you mean? How big must that weapon be?
Can you say, Pop, this is too funny for the seriousness of the convo? Jakes at least 3 inches, 6 inches.
Oh, they blow him up. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's...
You can put a lead pull in him.
I'm sorry, guys. I could be wrong, yeah. I think it's a stupid law.
No,
I think the law, you're defending the criminal in that point.
And I chat to guys and they're like, nah, get the shotgun. Because the nice thing is, even if your aim is off,
you're going to hit something.
I'm like, bro, how do you rip out a shotty? Like in the middle of the night, like...
Bro, when we were talking about it, so when we went shooting and that, and we're also like, yeah, like obviously want to get a gun in this, and the guy, we're talking to the oak, and he says, obviously there comes to the point where you have to do your competency and all this, and then you have to state your reason for why you're getting the weapon. And he always says, like, you get these people living like in an apartment building or something like this, and they want to get a gun for self-defense, and then they want to label there that they want to get a shotgun for self-defense in an apartment building, and the guys are like, "What? What are you on?"
He wants to run tunnels through the guys.
He's like, it's a different thing if, let's say, you're a farmer and stuff like this. And
Jeezy Louise.
John Wick, bro.
Pump a little tunnel through the guy. Brand, a shotty is lethal, my dude. That thing has got some...
One thing I will say that I've
packs a punch,
seen is that the misconception, like whenever you play video games or things, that everyone's like a shotgun's only close range. Bro, a shotgun can shoot far. Really, before the bullets start dispersing, they can shoot quite far.
It depends on the cartridge. You get different cartridges for different...
I'll die at the front door.
Yeah, Antonetta, I think, especially in the case of a farm, we know what the outcome is on farms, and if somebody's coming in there,
But that's the same thing for me though.
tunnels,
bro.
my bro.
Like we've
Tunnels.
seen it on a farm. There's no difference here. At that point, with them breaking in, they've weighed up their options. And in
Look,
those weighed up
I hope
options,
I hope to
there's-
never use my weapon. That is obviously like me and my brother had that discussion. Like the hope is that you never have to take a life, but yeah, you have to know when.
Because that's the thing. I'm not saying this to be like, oh, those that also want to get a gun, and you want it for that self-defense, and it's not the thing of you want to just take a life like that. It's the last resort. But I think the same time is, for example, if you have a gun, you need to also think about the reality of there could come the day I'm going to shoot someone. I'm going to take a
Yeah.
life. Like you need to also be ready for that moment. And again, like I say, it's when you sit there.
2 years ago, I spoke to a guy. We were at this function, and for instance, he was on his. He lives in Joburg. On his way home, went through the gate at like a complex. Car follows him in. Followed him literally to the point where he stopped in front of his driveway. As he got out, they got out as well, and yeah, he did some tunneling work on the guy. But he said the crazy thing though is he's like, it wasn't like one shot. He's like, he literally completed the mag, because he's like, the adrenaline,
Yeah.
like you're just trying to stop like the situation. It's not like you blow to like, hey, are you okay? Should I put one in your kneecap? It's like
You just
literally
go, yeah.
that adrenaline, like when he saw like mag empty. So
But again, now, if I'm correct, now in the law, isn't that wrong?
no, it's not.
Because then they always say it's like, what's the name? It's like like overkill. You don't need to do that.
Nah, bro, it's
There's that guy once.
it's like whatever you need to do, you don't know whether the shots are hitting. So up until the force, let me put it to you this way, Keegs. Let's say you put 3 in him and he's down and like the threat has been subdued. You can't walk up to him and put another 4 in him. You hear what I'm saying? Like you can't finish the guy. Like Jakes would say, you can't thirst the. You need to. Yeah, but it's interesting.
You can say he kept coming. Pulling your gun on somebody is seen as intent to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I do know.
Oh, guys, I would have loved for Dax to come down first, but the interesting thing now is we've established a new point of control here on the week.
I love how we had so much volume. Session starts and now there's like no volume.
Nothing.
Dax buys Kerbo Trust.
No, man, Jakes. How can Dax be buys? We still below the 200 and we at this zone. I'm not saying we can't buy, but I'm gonna need to see. And then gold for me. The only real play was this level we had here this morning. It was just a 4-hour low from quite a while back there. So yeah, now on gold, I'm gonna need to see. I'm gonna need to see this opening range low being taken. So we're gonna be very selective here. we're going to need to see some type of low being taken first. You're talking about the Rugby World Cup. I think you can. Ash. Yeah, no, they sorted me out at Easy Equities. I appreciate it, my brother. All sorted. I still don't know how it happened, but yeah. They bought shares on my behalf that I didn't instruct, but nonetheless, we keep it moving. Andre, ek sê nou toe ek in naweek met die manne praat, toe sê hy sig is kak. Toe sê hulle is kak van die duiwel met hom. Toe sê ek neem my die pel van my, van Joburg, Andre. Toe sê hulle, Andre weet niks. Nee, rarig, you don't know Afrikaans, guys. Sê jy vir Andre, hy weet bokkel. Sê ek, hi boys, Andre sê, is julle armgatte wat Toyotas ry wat blogs koop. En hulle allemaal ry rarig Toyotas. Sê ek gaan 'n sieg koop, want BMW ouens koop siegs. Toe sê ek vir hulle Andre sê hoe ek julle armgatte met ophou die kakbakkies koop, wat nie eers behoorlike central locking het nie, en die digital screens van 1998. Toe is hulle upset. Andre, ek sweer vir jou, ek beloof vir jou, die manne sê letterlik, ek kan alles kry, ek kan eerder 'n Taurus, 'n CZ, 'n Glog, alles behalwe, hulle sê daai sieg, kak van die duiwel, sweer vir jou. Curious in school, I think you can still choose, whether you want to be schooled in Afrikaans or English. Nee, Andre, ek het vir hulle gesê, ek wil nie soos die Toyota ouens wees, ek gaan nie sieg kry. En toe sê ek, die boys gaan hulle lippe aflek met die Toyota gewere van hulle. Toe sê ek, ouens wat blogs koop, het die geld, Andre, ek sweer vir die boys was teen die sieg. Nee, hy sê, nee, die sieg, bly weg. Sê ek, nee, ek gaan nie sieg kry. Net om anders te wees. No man, Jaxie, we still haven't taken range lows here. There's the opening range low. Nee, Andre, ek gaan 'n sieg kry. Ek wil 'n bietjie anders te wees as die res van die manne. Nee, maar hy Toyota ouens sal vir jou sê BMW is kak, ek sweer vir jou. Jy ken dan die Toyota manne. En wanneer koop je vir jou iets ordentlik? En sê ek,
Dit's 'n Hilux of niks.
John, moenie kak praat en my kar is soos dubbel die prys van jou bakkie.
And if you got money, then it's the Land Cruiser.
Ja, Andrea gaan resiggie kry met hom.
You know what I love, bro? Is those Afrikaans youngsters that they want their Land Cruisers, and those oaks never even leave the city.
Ja, bro, dat
There's
is
no
silly.
off-road, there's no farms, there's fuck all.
Sig is 'n mooi geweer, hoor. Yo, this thing looks sexy, my bro. Andrea, check hierdie meneertjie. Hierdie is sexy. Damn.
What does something like that cost?
I think this one will be like closer to 30 grand. Sig Reserve Collection.
They take it to plate.
Yo, this thing looks... Tik een FDE P320. Maar André, weet jy wat, die ouens wat die geld het vir die sig, vlieg Amerika toe en hulle gaan koop die goedjies self en hulle kom terug. Ja, Hilux manne gaan na die koöperasies toe en goed. Jy verstaan, André.
Wait, have you guys watched Americans on YouTube who test guns?
Ons sig boys vlieg Amerika toe. Ons tos hier rond hier. Oor daai is ook lekker, ja. Ek like nogal hierdie...
That looks like your typical like military gun.
Ja.
Damn, bro. Only someone bought gold.
Don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started on gold.
That's
Yeah!
$100 up now, bro.
Oh.
You would have been $100 up from where you would have been. 1,000 pips.
But I'm actually thinking potential short ski. Guys, I'm actually thinking a little short ski here. There's that weekly level. Opening range high. Sien jy, André, ek hou van wat jy sê. Blog is nice, maar dis average. Jy is nie average ou nie. So ek kan nie average gaan nie. So backward jam het hom. Alrighty, Chad, we've got 2 minutes. I'm gonna potentially try a short here, depending on how this 5 closes. There's that weekly level we spoke about. There's that weekly level. Okay. Still very much overlapping here. So I'm not a fan because we at the lows here, but anyways, I'm gonna try it. We've got basically a minute and a half. Stops are gonna be around about 33, 35. Okay.
Oh damn, bro! I
What?
see Lacko is back.
Oh, the lekker O is here.
Yeah.
Oh, the lekker O. Lekker. Dun, dun. Okay, lekker boys. Lekker. 27 seconds. Stops are just getting bigger and bigger. 38. 38. Might as well just make it 40.
I'm on PC doing live admin. Might take 2 days off. Gets hectic, you know.
Okay. I'm in chat. Shorts.
That was
30.
quick.
Yeah, stops 38. Can we? I do think a 1 to 2 is possible.
Bro, you know what's crazy, sorry, on gold? When you go to the 4 hour and you look at the candle sizes of the 4 hour now, and then you just go left until you see candles again and look at the difference in those sizes.
I'll check now.
I think that just makes you realize the difference of volume. Like, go to the 4 hour chat, look at where we are now, and just scroll left till you can see basically the last time we were at this price, and look at the volume 4 hour candles we're trading in.
How small they were.
Yeah,
Minute candles.
they look like little 1 minute candles, bro.
Okay, that is the trade here, ladies and gents. There's that daily, weekly level. Okay. Yeah, let's see. DAX is still arranging. Okay.
Everything's still ranging right now.
Big ranges will turn, yeah. Hey Chris, did you post the swing levels? No, let me actually post it now for you guys. Let me post it now for you guys quickly. Let me post it for you guys now, quick. We already traded through quite a few of them. I must actually, while we're on the call tomorrow morning, share with you guys. Otherwise I forget. Okay, there we go. Copy image. Sniper entry to draw down the shade. Trade alerts.
Looks
There
like
we
a
go.
bearish expanding triangle formation.
I hope not.
That was a mouthful.
There we go, ladies and gents.
Jaden April morning. What's up, brother?
Okay, there, I shared it with you, my brother. Okay, Chad, let's have a look here. Let's see. Let's see, daily. Oh, daily is a little bit nowhere. This is that weekly level here, guys, that I was talking about. So if we are going to start holding above this level, then we can get that pullback play. But for now, while we trade below it, I'm still bearish. Okay. So while we trade below it, still bearish. But if we can start to hold above it, I do think we can start seeing pullback plays. DAX still ranging within that opening range, high and low. So there's nothing here for me. It's just gold.
Just vibing out here with gold, waiting for it to decide what it wants to do.
Yeah, if we punch through here, obviously. And where I will go break even, guys, is this opening range low. Okay. And the reason I will go break even there is that is more or less where that 200 EMA on the daily is. Okay. Remember this morning we marked out that 200 EMA on the daily. It has actually shifted a little bit. There's it. Okay. So we actually found some support there. That's a massive level. Okay. Six. Ek is gister groot gedoop. Hey Andre, well done my chom. Chom, ek het die hele naweek vir almal die boel. Yes, that was beautiful. Yeah, well done, Choma. Is dit die eerste keer wat jy groot gedoop is? Geeks, have you been baptized since you've...
Yeah. A few years ago.
Really? Where?
We did it as part of our confirmation.
Like sprinkle, or were you...
In the ocean.
Oh, okay, nice.
Swords.
So you got submerged.
Submerged.
Would you believe me if I told you I've baptized guys in my bath? No, I promise.
If it was your mom's bath, I would believe
No, it's a small bath in Sherwood. So we had home cell, and two people said they wanted to get baptized. And here's the thing, you should act on it immediately. Otherwise, later on, it's like, I don't know, they get busy. I'm like, oh, wait, you want to get baptized now? Are you serious? They're like, yeah. I'm like, give me a minute. I ran upstairs, start running the bath. Like, Chris, what are you doing? I'm like, come, we're going to baptize you. Just make sure they, like, fully marinated. Drop them in my bread. Baptize them right there in the bath. You're going to phone my wife now. The other guy, in winter, I was still living at home. We had a little pool. Winter. Guy's like, he wants to get baptized. I'm like, come. He's like, no, Chris, it's like 5 degrees outside. I'm like, come. Boom.
So that became like a thing for you.
You can ask Mona. Is Mona in the chat here? Ask Mona what time in the morning I baptized him. In probably the most dangerous part of the ocean in Port Elizabeth. There I almost flunked out. I was like, hey Mona, I still have work tomorrow morning. He's like, bro, come pick me up at 4. I'm like, what do you mean 4, bro? It's winter, ocean is like 4 o'clock. Is Mona here? There you check 2 guys running into the ocean 4 o'clock, baptizing the man, drop him off at home, go get ready for work. Where's... Now that's why if somebody says they want to get baptized, bro, if you've got a big enough bath, you cup of baptism right there. Don't play with the baptism. Where's Mona? Is he not here?
Man, it's probably working, bro.
Wait, let me phone him. phone more now. I think he's shy, maybe. Where's Rixie? Yo, where is Rixie? Is that phone Rix? Nee, Andre, ek gee hom altyd maar 'n bietjie wind, my chom. Siri moet te werd om gee hom maar 'n bietjie wind.
Gotta trust in it, bro.
Where is Rixie? It's just... Let me send him a message. He's not going to answer though. Rixie, good morning, my brother. We just want to make sure everything is okay on your side. If you can just send proof of life. And the chat said they miss you, especially Jax. I would just be careful. Don't let him get into your DMs. He looks a little bit weird, but I also haven't seen him with any females, so just watch out for Jax, but please let us know. Thanks, my brother. But seriously, have you seen Jax with ladies though?
Bro, it's a serious question.
But I still love Jax, but... Jax is on a banana. Oh, Jaxie. Jax on the decks. Nah, Jax, I believe you, bro. Some oaks say Jax is like an industrial magnet. The man pulls keys. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some oaks say Jax is
It's the Italian accent, bro.
some said he's an industrial magnet that pulls. So I don't know. Bro, one side of me is like, do you take a 1-to-1 here? Like to kick off the week?
But is that the plan, bro?
You see exactly what you did there, Keegs. Beautiful. Just bringing me. I feel like, you know what, Keegs? I feel like Jax is that type of guy that that will hook up with the fridges just to be that guy that cares for everybody.
Sure.
Like, he's the guy that will, let's say you go out the night and there's like that one lonely fridge.
Like he'll be to the boys like, guys, I was catching grenades for you guys, but meanwhile he was happy to do it.
Yeah, but he is that, like, he's got that, he's such a nice guy that he'll be like, hey baby girl, you know what? Nobody has acknowledged you or given you love.
See, bro, and that's the Mozambique inside of him coming out.
Nah, bro, this is a cock trade. Chad, I'm going break even here. This is a shitty trade. And wait for it. My entry is slightly higher. Literally there. And out. Okay. Your reason I'm going break even here is there's that 200 the 200 EMA on the daily. we have rejected that area, but the way we're coming down is not really impulsive. And we've got this entire area here, which I ideally would have loved to see price trade through it, and we didn't. So we are literally, this morning I told the guys I'm purely looking for pullback plays. I want to buy. So yeah, the buy was actually here this morning. But yeah, break even there for me. You want to see price, especially after a little type of double top here, you want to see a move down. DAX just absolutely ranging here. Bitter coins are also ranging here. Even bitter coins I want to buy, Keegs, once we get a setup.
To be fair, I think you've been quite accurate on it.
Yeah.
You just haven't been taking it for some reason. It's just like the man doesn't want to get rich too quickly.
That's technically a nap there, but let's see here. Let me see what it's cooking here. Yeah, I would, guys, so I would actually, I'm going to keep this on a high alert. If we can get a nice dip into this current weekly point of control and reverse, that's where I'm going to definitely take a jab at it. But for the rest, guys, I think that is going to be me. New start of the week, not going to force anything. Daxy, I'm gonna need this level, guys. If I'm being very honest with you guys, mark out that level. I'm gonna need that level to be tapped. Okay, you can see our current weekly point of control sitting here, so it's setting up for a move. Either way, same with gold. Your current weekly point of control is sitting all the way up here, so we might only get a trade later this afternoon. Gigs, any closing remarks, my brother?
Nah, I think exactly what you said there, bro. It's first session of the week. I'm not going to get involved. Gold, as I said, if I really saw something I liked, I would have, and I'm not seeing it. I mean, the typical reality of all the volume in the world until markets opened, and then we've just ranged. So I think that's just setting us up for New York. So New York definitely going to be locked in to get a trade, but just being disciplined, waiting, patient is literally the first session of the week, and then see what we can wrap up later. But yeah, that's everything from my side, guys.
Yeah, guys, take it easy. It is a new start to the week. There's been a lot of volume. You can expect some rangy days. You can expect some chop. You can expect some violent turnarounds. Like I told the guys this morning in Project G, as much as you're seeing these moves down, things can change geopolitically, and just like that, NAS could be up 5%, US 30 could be up 5%. So just keep your head on a swivel. Things can move very quickly. Things can, I don't want to say I think the worst of it is over. Markets are, the moves you're seeing now is more correlated towards what the central bank, Federal Reserve is doing. Don't think this is geopolitically driven. Okay, as much as the geopolitical side of things has already played out, and we've seen the cause and effect. This is purely to do with rates being higher for longer. And if you think about it, rotation out of safe haven flows like gold going into, for instance, your bonds, where your yields are higher, your cash flows are higher, all of that. So don't get it twisted on that. But Chad, I do appreciate you guys. Project G, we'll see you this afternoon for round 2. Rest of you guys, we will see you tomorrow morning, same place, same time. Stay blessed. Have an awesome day. And Kigo, appreciate you joining.
Perfect, Chad. Cheers.
Peace and love, baby.
I'm not forsaken, ever alone. The God of heaven called me his own. He's not just seated upon the throne. I know he's right here inside of my home. I've got a treasure here in my heart, and in my weakness it won't depart. I have a Savior who will abide. He's not just with me, he lives inside. Just go ask Daniel if our God will bring you out, and he will testify. He shuts the lion's mouth. Go ask those Hebrew boys if he'll stick by your side. They will identify. There's another in the fire. Where can I go from his presence? Even in the deepest depths, no